Welcome or welcome back to a channel where we discuss most things the church would never. I'm your host, Miss Nikki, and I appreciate you stopping by. Enjoy. I wanted to talk to you guys about Kai, one of my favorite streamers right now. Welcome back to another video. I wanted to talk to you guys about Kai, one of my favorite streamers right now. I honestly didn't know anything about streaming until I seen Kai going crazy. I knew about Kai from my younger brother. He had sent me one of his YouTube videos back in the day when he first started, not first started doing YouTube, but had been doing pranks on YouTube. My brother had sent me a video back then and I kind of thought he was funny. But then I noticed that Kai started going crazy with the whole Twitch thing. And I saw his Thanksgiving special that he had. I saw that he had a few celebrities and I began watching. And the reason why I wanted to talk about Kai is because nobody, not nobody, can tell me that this young guy has not been blessed by God. Watching him come up with all these ideas like Streamer University, that came from nobody but God. So I got to give you a scripture real quick. Here's a scripture. It's Deuteronomy 8:18, and this is the NLT version. It says, "Remember the Lord your God. He is the one who gives you power to be successful in order to fulfill the covenant he confirmed to your ancestors with an oath." I honestly believe that God has given Kai wisdom to govern his life so that he can be a blessing to others. University was just that. It was an opportunity for Kai to use what he has, his platform, allow other people who are in the streamer world or who are in the entertainment world, period, to use their wisdom and the things that God has blessed them with, to be able to share that with other streamers or upcoming streamers or people who just want to do things and make money online. This is world changing. For somebody as young as him to take the opportunity to be a blessing in such a huge way. We're talking to create wealth. We're not just talking to make money. We are speaking to something that is far beyond his years. That's amazing. And nobody but God moves like this. God does blessings or gives blessings that will be generational. He doesn't just fix one problem. He fixed many problems. I love how attentive he was to every guest that he had. I love how he made sure everybody was okay. I'm pretty sure it was very stressful for him. Whenever you're given something, whenever you are the orchestrator of something, it's not necessarily that you're getting fun or you're having fun or, it's for your entertainment. He extended himself tremendously to make sure that everybody that he invited to learn, to grow, to move forward in their journey, he extended himself in a way where, although it put him through a lot of stress, I'm sure that it was worth it. We could all take a lesson from Kai, that we should all extend ourselves like this. When God blesses you, reach back. Reach back to those who don't have the tools, who don't have the knowledge, who don't know, who to talk to and who to network with. Some of us church people can learn from this. If you have learned something, if God has blessed you with something, even when it comes to the things of the spirit, if God has blessed you, be a blessing. Reach back. Don't charge. Reach back. A lot of people will charge you for what it is that they know. They'll create seminars and they'll create all these different businesses and schools, and don't reach back. This kid did this for free. for free. And still, he's not worried about his pockets. He's not worried about if God is going to bless him or not. He is blessed. He is blessed, and he's been given the power to create wealth. It's amazing to see somebody so young go so far. People may wonder, oh, why is she talking about Cinat? Why is she talking about streamers? Because God is in everything. And when I see God's hand, I think it's important to broadcast that. I think it's important to share that with other people, that we can learn a lesson from Kai. One of my other reasons for liking Kai or taking a liking to him is the fact that he always honors God. He knows where it comes from. He knows where it comes from. He didn't have to sell his soul. He didn't have to degrade himself. He didn't have to do none of the things that the world decides to do to make money. This kid is completely blessed, and he is the only one that can make a decision to change that. Anybody that I see that has a problem with Kai is probably angry about the fact that he can't be controlled. He can't. God gave him something that nobody can take from him. His word says that he can open doors that no man can shut, and he can shut doors that no man can open. And this is God I'm speaking on. I love the fact that he also has his friends honoring God as well. All the people that he support and lend his hand to, he makes sure that they understand that he is in a position he's in because of God. There are some people out there who belong to God, who supposedly belong to God, and they don't give as much honor where honor is due, like I've seen this young man do. And I believe that it is because of his upbringing. You guys are always going to hear me talk about Kai on this podcast, because I do believe that God has his hands on him, and I believe that God is going to continue to use him and give him wisdom to do more great things. I'm praying for him. I'm praying that he gets more support from the Christian community to keep helping him with these ideas, to broaden it, to take this type of behavior and this kind of heart around the world, because we need people like him. We really do, to offer what it is that God has given them, to make sure that he pulls other people up where he is. That's dope. That's dope. But thank you guys for returning to another video. This one was short and sweet. I really didn't want to spend too much time on it, but like I said, I'm proud of this young man coming from the Bronx. He came from struggle. He came from, a hard life, coming from a single mom, but God blessed him. She did not know that one of those twin babies she was carrying was going to be such a huge blessing for children or kids that desire to stream and get into the industry that he's in. She had no clue that this kid was going to be such a blessing. Earlier I talked about the fact that Kai did this whole thing for free. I don't think many people really understand what that means, and again, why I decided to talk about this young man on my podcast. He mentioned during Streamer University that he had gotten contacted by different major networks to do Streamer University on there. He didn't mention what the networks were. Smart guy. I don't know if it was like a streaming kind of network. I don't know what kind of network it was, but like Kai said, it would be best to keep Streamer University where it's at, in the streaming platform. The reason why is because if it goes to a big network, then the network makes money off of all the views that Kai gets. Kai makes money. He'll make a percentage of whatever the network is getting because of the views. But the streamers, what would the streamers get? So like Kai said, it would be best to keep it on the streaming platforms so that the streamer can make money. This young man is brilliant, and he's selfless. He's not selfish. So that's another takeaway, when it comes to this brilliant idea that he had. Like I said, only God given. Again, I'm so proud of him. I really am. Thank you for coming back to another episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. There's more to come. But I thank God for putting me in this position where I can provide the knowledge, I can provide.
Thank you for stopping by. I pray that you were blessed, informed, encouraged, and most of all, inspired. Come back to see what we discuss next. You don't want to miss out.